Welcome, everyone. We are live here in studio. Finally. I mean, this thing is starting to come together there, Shano. Finally. Holy cow.
What's up, everyone?
Shano Mac with me, JoeDaFan, and we've got some NFL picks to pick, my friend, for Week 14. And first off, what's going on with Dallas, man?
I know. I thought Dallas was going to pull away with that one last night before the game, obviously. But, man, the Detroit Lions team is so different at home, aren't they? When they play at Ford Field, they're just like a different team. So, yeah, good game by the Lions. But, good God, how many points were scored in that game? It was close to 80, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Total points?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had the over, it definitely hit the over.
Yeah.
And that was the highest over-under of the week. The over-under was at, 54 or something like that.
And I think
pretty high for an NFL game.
Didn't we pick that as in our Survivor? Didn't we pick that as Didn't we
For
pick
the
that?
for the pick'em game?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the highest scoring game there. Yeah,
There you go. Who knew?
I mean that was the highest scoring game there, 44-30. So with the 74 points,
Right.
that's the highest scoring NFL game.
Shano, we are live not only on YouTube now, but we're on X.
Welcome, X viewers.
Yes.
Welcome.
Twitter, X, whatever.
Welcome to the
whatever you
Thunderdome.
Call it whatever you want. The chat, of course, is open, but let's get to our picks. Am I going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, you
I
go
got one
first.
here.
You do that.
I gotta change one of mine because we just shared
I
ours and
know.
they're the same as me.
I know.
So
My bad.
unless you just want to only do like 5 picks this week or something, but
No. I sent it to my son by accident. That's my bad.
it happens.
He's not
It
legal
happens.
to gamble. Okay, I'm just saying.
All right, I'm going to start with the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. The Dolphins started the season off 1-6, but they've turned things around the last few weeks. They've won 4 of their last 5, right? So McDaniel there was on the hot seat as the head coach as the Miami Dolphins.
Sure.
And they're starting to turn things around. The Jets are 3-9. They have not looked good all season, but they beat Atlanta last week 27-24. But if you look deeply in that game and look at the statistics, they got dominated statistically in that game. The Falcons outgained them by 133 yards. The Falcons had a huge time of possession advantage. The Falcons, they had 2 big fumbles. They had a fumble on the kick return and a fumble on the punt return, both special team blunders.
Right.
But that didn't happen, and they missed a 49-yard field goal from an ex-Skins kicker, Zane Gonzalez, who we had last year. It gave me horrible flashbacks. Ah!
Yeah, I know. But it wasn't like the Giants kicker from last week.
No, that was bad. That was really bad.
That's classic Charlie Brown right there.
That was Lucy pulling the football out right there. Yeah, so if all that stuff didn't happen, the Falcons probably would have won that game, right?
Right.
I know Tua can hardly be trusted because he's known to turn the ball over at times. But I think David Achane is going to torch that Jets defense. The Jets defense is the bottom 5 in the league against the run.
Right.
And Achane is killing teams right now in this last 5-game stretch. I'm taking the Dolphins. They're currently at -2.5. I'm taking them at -2.5.
Dolphins at -2.5 there. So no chance that you want to go. You have no faith in the Jets.
No.
Wow. Wow.
You do?
Maybe. I don't know. Just saying. I don't know. I'm up. I will go, of course, with our beloved Skins. It was announced earlier this afternoon, but I made this pick when we did our Survivor pick, which, by the way, for those who are watching here live on X, and welcome those who are watching on YouTube as well. Listen, we've got all the way 13 weeks. We've qualified. Now we go to week 14. And I was debating to taking, of course, the Washington Skins. But, I'm going to take them here at -1.5. Jaden is now able to play. He will start, according to DQ. Minnesota's terrible. This is the formula for Washington. Just run the ball. Okay, so that's a prop pick right there, my friend. C-Rod has been doing very well, especially in the run game. If if you're Washington, run the ball. That's all I'm saying. So give me Washington minus 1.5 as they travel to Minnesota. So Washington Skins minus 1.5.
That was one of my picks. We didn't talk about it beforehand, but I was also going to pick the Skins. The Skins are looking better. They've looked a lot better the last 2 weeks on defensively as well since DQ's been calling plays.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
And they've lost their last 2 games, but they're both in overtime, both close games. And the Skins are getting healthier. Noah Brown's also playing this week. Terry came back last week.
It's my guy,
right? So we have almost our whole offense back minus Eckler, who originally was going to start.
Right.
We almost have the original gang back together that they thought they were going to have all year, but just didn't work out this year with injuries. So I agree 100%. I take the Washington over them all the time. JJ McCarthy's back for the Vikings, but that doesn't scare me at all. JJ McCarthy has not looked good at all. But now, what does scare me a little bit about this pick is just that the Vikings defense is known for a lot of crazy blitzes, and just that with Jaden coming back, hopefully he handles that pretty well. But Jaden's a pretty calm and cool and collected kid. I think he'll be all right. But yeah, give me the Skins.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Did you see his backup quarterback? He was terrible.
Yeah,
he was bad. He was bad.
You're talking about Minnesota's?
Yeah, Minnesota's. Yes.
Yeah, Minnesota's. Yeah. He was bad for sure. He was bad. Max Brosmer, by the way.
Yeah, he's got to go.
Max Brosmer. Max Brosmer. I'll give you $50 right now if you can name what school he went to.
Gonzaga. I don't know. No way. I know. Let's go into my second pick. We're going to snake this, of course, as we do.
He was a Golden Gopher, by the way.
Oh, he was. The Wiseman would know that. Wiseman definitely would know that. I'm going to go with Jacksonville Jaguars. Listen, I don't need the points. Give me them money line. Okay? Listen, Indy, the quarterback, he's got a fractured fibula, yada, yada, yada. He can't move. I don't see this happening, my guy. I really don't see it happening. Jacksonville, they're both in the hunt for playoff position, obviously, for the playoff picture. But I think Jacksonville now, who's got a better defense, or they're getting healthier, as you mentioned before, when it came to Washington. So give me Jacksonville. I don't need the points over Indianapolis.
Yeah, that was my other pick, too. I agree with that 100%. Jacksonville money line, they got this for sure.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones has not looked the same since he's fractured his fibula.
Yeah.
So that happened 2 weeks ago, and then since then he's had 180 yards and 201 yards in both of his games. And I think the Jags are just going to try and shut down Jonathan Taylor.
Yep.
And then they're going to take away that game for sure.
And that's the recipe right there. If you shut him down, they become one-dimensional, and Jones really isn't 100%. So
definitely not 100%.
And that's exactly what we saw with Baltimore when we said, "Hey, you and I picked it. We're like Cincy." I'm just saying.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. Definitely true.
As Kurt Angle would say, it's true. It's damn true. It's damn true. Let's go. And so Jacksonville
Kurt Angle, man.
Yeah, I know. So Jacksonville, of course, I don't need the 1.5. What's the point of that? So give me Jacksonville money line plus 110. It is moving though. So I got that at DraftKings. So you definitely want to check out your local books there. Shano, what say you for your second and third pick?
All right. My next pick, I'm going to Houston. So actually going to Kansas City. Houston playing Kansas City in Kansas City at Arrowhead. Big game here this week. Both of these, I mean, this could be an elimination game, definitely for Kansas City if they lose. They're done if they lose.
Yeah.
If Houston loses, they might still have a shot, but it's going to be hard for them. So this is pretty much an elimination game for both of them, I think. The line opened up here at 43.5. I really like the under at that. I think it's moved down now to 41.5. I don't know about that. If you want to buy it up a point or two, I would take the under because these are two really good defenses.
Right.
Especially the Texans defense.
Yeah.
But the pick I am going to go with here is the Houston Texans are at plus 3.5. That Texans defense is so good. And Patrick Mahomes has been sacked this year more than he's ever been in his whole career.
Yeah.
He's getting sacked almost 30 times already in 12 games. And that Texans defense is relentless. I mean, you saw what they did against Josh Allen when they had 8 sacks. It could have been 10. They got tackled in like barely gains of loss or no gains, but it could have been 10 sacks. That team comes after you. I think they're going to keep this game as close as possible. I'm taking the Texans plus 3.5.
Texans plus 3.5 there at minus 110. And excuse me, at minus 114. Where'd you see that at? Bet365?
It's on a whole bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Now, let me go back on the odds trader here real quick. We use odds trader, guys, if we didn't know, for looking for all of our picks here.
Yep.
Not to look for our picks, but they could break it down and show you like what book has the best pick, because you always want to get the best odds while you're betting here.
Absolutely.
So excuse me while I'm looking down on my phone.
So Shano, of course, is looking for that. And let me explain for the audience who's joining us now. You'll see the ticker right there on the bottom. They updated the odds for the Super Bowl. And, of course, right above that is it shows every single game. Last night, of course, with a Dallas debacle. And it's going to show all Sunday night's game, of course, Monday Night Football. And it'll also show, of course, the network, when it's going to be played, etc. All the odds are provided by, we give you the best odds there at Odds Trader. So we use different books here, guys. We use DraftKings, FanDuel, Bet365, BetMGM, FanDuel, Bet Rivers, one of my personal favorites. So, yeah.
Yep. Huge shout out to Bet Rivers following us on X too.
Yes. Yes.
So at best odds right now, FanDuel at plus 3.5 is at minus 108.
Ooh.
That's the best odds. Minus 108 on FanDuel. Everywhere else, it's around Bet365 is minus 110, MGM is minus 110, Bet Rivers it's minus 117 right now.
Yeah.
So FanDuel is your best bet if you want the best odds. They're at minus 108 for plus 3.5 for the Texans.
And that's what we recommend bettors is to always get the best number, But hey, if you want to pay 117, by all means, go ahead and do it. But whatever.
Losing 7 cents on the dollar there. That's
exactly, especially for the holidays coming up. Come on now, got to buy the wife something or the girlfriend something.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your third pick?
Hanukkah starts in a week here, a week and a day.
Yeah, shalom to all.
And then you got Christmas falling right behind it.
Oh, I got my my friends there. That what say you regarding your final pick there, Shano?
All right, my last pick here. I am going to go with. I'm looking it up right now. Where is it at? Sorry, folks. Odds Trader. There we go.
The chat is open, so you
Seattle
guys
Seahawks playing the Atlanta Falcons. Seattle Seahawks playing the Atlanta Falcons. Right now, you can get the Seattle Seahawks at minus 6.5.
Oh, that's
minus
cheap.
6.5 at Caesars, and that's at minus 113. So that's the best odds for that. And you have FanDuel at minus 6.5 at minus 115. So it's slightly better at Caesars sportsbook. Every other sportsbook has it at minus 7 even. So you can take the minus 7. I think that covers as well. But you do risk going in the push, but I think they still cover that minus as well. That number as well. I think they win by more than a touchdown.
Yeah.
So Seattle has looked good, man. We talked about this on our power ranking video that we just put out yesterday. I have them in my top 3 best teams in the NFL right now. They're good offensively. They're good defensively. They can do it all. The only thing that scares me a little bit about this is Kirk, because if he gets on fire, he can light it up. But he doesn't have the weapons right now surrounding him. The number 1 receiver in Atlanta is still out. So give me the Seahawks minus 6.5. If you can get it at minus 6.5 while it's still there, it's starting to move. Most books have it at minus 7. I would still take minus 7, but give me the Seahawks there. I think they win by more than a touchdown.
It's in Hotlanta.
It is in Hotlanta.
So
it is in Hotlanta. That's going to be a quick turnaround for them too, because they got the SEC championship game there Saturday, and then the Falcons game Sunday. So they're gonna have to redo that whole field like all overnight.
Yeah,
that ground crew.
It's all nighter.
Yep.
Before we get to our picks, let's look at some recap on some college football. You can see it right behind us in the studio here. We've got Jamie on the main card there. But around, we've got Kennesaw State taking on Jacksonville State. They're up 7-0. North Texas. Now, this is good for the JMU Dukes and my wife, because my wife is rooting obviously for JMU. North Texas is up 7-0. And the Boise State and UNLV just started. So
that game just started.
So we'll copy them. We'll have some live bets in the NCAA football show.
JMU's up 10 right now, right?
Say that again.
17-7 right now.
17-7 Dukes.
Yeah.
Yes.
JMU. Yeah.
So
good.
We'll talk a little bit more about that in our college football picks towards the bottom of the hour here. So let me get to my last pick here. And again, everybody, welcome to. Let's see here. People are texting me left and right here. Listen, this is a team that you don't like. I don't like, but I respect the champs. Okay, and this is where I'm done with these idiots. Okay, when you don't cost the business, that's rule number one. You don't cost the business. You didn't cost the business because I picked Chicago last week. Again, it's business, and I also recommended Chicago as our survivor pick, but we didn't pick that. But that being said, I'm going with the champs. The champs turn it around. Philly takes on the San Diego. Excuse me, I always keep calling San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers.
You know what's weird about that is
What's that?
I haven't had so much trouble saying the Los Angeles Rams, but for some reason the Chargers, I still want to say San Diego every single time. I don't know what it is.
Santiago.
They both moved to LA, but
I know.
It's just weird. The Chargers and San Diego sticking more than St. Louis for the Rams. It's weird to me. I don't know why that happens.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I mess up when I go Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Right? Don't change it. It was, we lost to them, Los Angeles Raiders, remember? We lost to them. But then, they were, they're Las Vegas obviously now. I look, I get all that. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Monday night game, which is, of course, the Chargers hosting the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending champs. Give me the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles, -2.5. I'm going 2 units on this, Shano. That's how confident I am. Okay. I've seen it at a buddy of mine got it at -2. He got it in real early. And you can't blame him because he's a huge Philly fan. But I saw it at -120. Let me see if I can get you a better number here, guys. It's at -110 only at FanDuel. That's the best number right there. So try FanDuel. Go 2 units on this. The defending champions, Philadelphia Eagles, -2.5 as they beat the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are going to run the ball, but I think Herbert's not 100%.
Yeah, they're gonna run the ball for sure. That's Harbaugh's thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Herbert's not there.
This has to be a turnaround point for the Eagles if they want to try and make any type of run here. The last 2 weeks they haven't looked that great,
right?
But their offense hasn't been the same. I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully it turns around, but not hopefully, but hopefully for our pick here, it does. Business, like you said, it's what's best for business.
It's what's best for business. Yeah, it's what's best for business. So I think their attitude would completely change if Dallas won last night.
Yeah. Yeah, that would put a little heat on them for sure.
Yeah, they would be knocking on that door,
because that seat would be getting warm.
Exactly.
Hey, the Skins still have a shot of winning the division if Philly has to lose out completely and the Skins have to win out, and then we can win the division.
But that's what I asked you.
But see,
you
asked me that, and I didn't think it was possible, and I went back and looked at the numbers. They can happen. We have to win out, and then the Eagles have to lose out. Now, the Eagles are going to lose out, though. That's what the problem here is.
Well, they're winning this Sunday, and that's why I'm picking them. So let's recap our NFL Week 14 picks here. I'll go first here, Shano. I'm going with the Washington Skins -1.5 as they travel to Minnesota. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars money line. Best number you can get is at +110. If you want to take the 1.5, go ahead and do it, but there's no point. No pun intended. And, of course, I'm going with the defending champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, at -2.5. You can get at -110 at FanDuel as they travel on Monday night to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Shano, what's your recap of Week 14 in the NFL?
All right, Dolphins are playing at the Jets. I'm taking the Dolphins -2.5. Texans are playing at KC. I think that Texans defense is legit and it's scary, and it's going to keep them in this game. It's going to keep it a close game. I'm taking the Texans +3.5. And then Seattle Seahawks are traveling to Atlanta, and I'm taking the Seahawks -6.5.
Seahawks.
That's my three bets there. Dolphins -2.5, Texans +3.5, Seahawks -6.5.
Let's go 6-0 for once, please. I'm tired of this 5-1, 4-2, 5.
We've been lots of 4 and 2s and lots of 5 and 1s.
You know what's Shano? You know what's going to bring us luck is the jersey the sweater that you're wearing right now. There you go, the Frost. See, members of the PW.
That's fierce looking, isn't it?
It is. I like it. I like it. The Seattle Torrent kit just came in, or jersey, whatever. So that's it for us for the NFL picks. We're going to hop off for a few minutes, and then we'll come back on. Unfortunately, the wise man won't be joining us. He's a little under the weather, it looks like, but he did send his picks. So we will go duo again. So we'll get the images back up. We'll sign off real quick. We'll be live back on YouTube and on, of course, X. Now, guys, finally, before we go, we are giving away our some merchandise. You can see Shano's wearing one of them right now. I refuse. See, that's why producer Mark and I he's a little mad at me because I'm not wearing the hat, yada, yada, yada. But we'll be sending you some hats. Look at that. Shano's wearing the black one. We can get the white one. It comes in dark gray. It comes in light gray. So we are giving those away. All you have to do is tell us your lock of the week right before kickoff. So you have until kickoff. So we'll say before noon on Sunday. So all entries before noon on Sunday. Send it to us. You can email us at info@justwinbetsbaby. You can DM us, or you can make a comment on here. And of course, we will put you in. If it hits and you're selected, we'll send you one of those hats. It's a new era. It's a new era hat. It's a nice looking hat there. We got plenty of those hats.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's very nice.
The new era 950 hats. You can kind of see that. I don't know if you can see that on the inside or not, but you can kind of see it there. There. Still got the sticker on the front too. Yeah, that might be easier to show.
There you go.
Yeah, but they're nice hats. I wear mine all the time.
Yeah.
Online here, I usually wear the black ones because I think it pops a little bit more online. But out in person, I like the white in person.
The black ones are on fire, I tell you. But yeah, so let us know what your lock of the week is. Send it to us. If it hits, you'll be entered. We will pick one at random, and of course, we'll send that out to you free of charge. Of course, watching us and subscribing to us, or following us, I should say, not subscribing, but following us. And speaking of followers, we're over 3,500 followers now. Yep. So now we can start feeding Shano a little bit, just like one fry from McDonald's, not the whole, medium. It's like when you go and get the kids meal, you get the little fries, little box of fries. Yeah, he gets that. That's it. That's all he gets. No chicken nuggets. No. Heck,
you'll get the toy still or no?
No toy. You know who gets the toy? Producer Mark. You think he pays us enough for it? Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going to sign off here. Thanks for watching, and we will be back shortly for our NCAA football.